Piedzimst maigons Amerikā, demokrātijā, kur var būt par likumības sargu un par izvērtības ar. Psiholoģijā tevs doktors, grāmatās tik dziļš tā skats, ka nemaz ar nepamana, cik no dēla tāls jau pats. Citātiem viņš dēlu mācā, citātiem viņš dēlu bar, tomēr pilngadības dienā maigons uzsauc pietiks ar. Ja jūs moc par patstāvību, maigonis pie jūras trauc, kāpu ēnā divi vīri, mīļ vārdos viens otru sauc.
Kukū! Sveiki, brāļi, māsas! Ieraudzīju kaut ko tādu slimīgu. Paskatās. Divas slimnieces raksta nosaukums Puscepts. Sendija Ozola demonstrēja augošo grūtnieces vēdriņu, sakot, ka pusceļš jau noiets. Populārākais Latvijas LGBTQ pāris Sendija un Danute Ozols ir sava pirmā bērniņa gaidībā. Zināms, ka pasaulē nāk zēns, kurš būs Sendijas bioloģiskais bērns. Par grūtniecības noieto pusceļu pāris paziņo asprātīgā veidā. Sociālajā tīklā Instagram Sendija publisko video, kurā demonstrē palielo grūtnieces vēdriņu, kuru aiztiek ar rokām, ko klāja milti, atstājot baltus nospiedumus. Rekāds ir video. Vai. Es neesmu Instagramā, tāpēc man te šitā te visādi. We made these memories for ourselves. Ņemot vērā tos notikumus, tos dokumentus, šausmīgos, pretīgos failus, kas ir izlaisti, Epsteina failus, slavenos. Šī ir tā lēnā normalizēšana. Overtona loks ir vaļā, ir pavēsts, tas ir tagad svešvārdā sakot populāri teikt par to Overtona logu. Tāpēc ar to arī pieminu. Bet tā ir, jā, sākās puscepts par bērniņu, kas ir vēderām. Zinot, ka tādas bērniņas ar tiešām ēd un cepj. Un puscepj. Bļāviens. Slimi. Un vēl šādam te vājprātam ir 1700 sirsniņas. Kur tas gan ir patīkami, vai ne? Ārprātīgi. Ieraudzīju vienu labo komentāru. Liena Čirka. Es nezinu, kādēļ jums abām sekoju. Fucking, jo es jūs mīlu, gan tos, kuri ar spalvām, gan tos, kuri skuj padusis. Ko? Vēl viens komentārs, mazais klaipiņš. Ļoti viņu gaidu, bet lai vēl labi, ilgi pacepas. Ko? Tas izklausās pēc Pizzageitas, kas zina, kas ir Pizzageita, izklausās pēc tas laiks tik ātri skrien. Rausītis drīz būs gatavs raušoties ārpus punča. Nu jā. Official puscepts. Izklausās tiešām pēc kaut kādas latviešu slimnieku picigeitas variācijas. Esam brāļi māsas. Atpazīstam šito te drausmīgo programmēšanu un iekšīgi šitam te vājprātam vismaz veselie cilvēki noraidam. Noraidam, lai tas iet mazumā un iznīkst. Lai tas nevairojās. Šitā slimība, lai nevairojās. Esam brāļi māsas, mīlam viens otru, kā sevi pašu. Esam. Nu, galīgi nav smieklīgi.
У меня в руках символ Евросоюза. Что такое Евросоюз? Евросоюз – это преступная организация, которая обманным путем втягивает в свои криминальные ряды страны, уничтожая их политически, экономически, самое главное – духовно. Для нас из Латвии это не флаг, не символ, это, по крайней мере, символ сатанизма. И у нас позиция такова, что нам Евросоюз не нужен. И со временем с ним будет то же самое, как с этим флагом. Все, мы из Латвии, это наша позиция. Спасибо.
Nieko nedaro. Nieko nedaro. Nieko nedaro. Ei! Kunigai pedofilą, ei! Patinka, kai mokina vaikus. Kodėl nedat per prievartą? Jo, tu dar kartą nori gauti vieną gabalių. Nori dar vieną. Jo, patinka.
Just stay away. You don't like it?
Yeah!
Hey.
Yeah!
Mark. Mark, leave him alone. Mark.
Yeah!
Mark, leave him alone.
Back off!
Bitch!
Back off!
Fuck you!
Leave him alone, Mark.
Bye!
Mark, just stand there. Mark, stay there. Let him go. Mark, I can handle it.
What the hell are you doing?
Back off!
Fuck you!
Back off right now!
Fuck you!
Take a hike!
You call yourself Christian!
Mark. Here's your glass.
I don't like you!
Hey, well, there's your glass.
You don't touch him!
Mark, don't worry about it.
Fuck you!
Mark, please, I said stop. This man assaulted me, tried to take my sign, and I defended myself.
I got the video.
Your sign is fucking offensive!
I have the right to free speech in this country, and I have the right to freedom of religion, and I am violating no law.
That's hate speech!
This man, I can have press charges for assault on this man right now if I chose to, but I'm not going
It's hate speech! It's provoked assault!
This man assaulted me, but I'm not going to press charges against him. But this man is completely out of control. Thank you. Mark, shut up. Thank you for having us on, for taking video.
هذا يمكن هذا البوليس لا تصورني يا ابني لا تصورني لا تصورني لا تصورني.
Barbie's boyfriend is getting a much needed and way more inclusive makeover. Introducing
Pregnant Ken. He's a man with a baby. He's definitely male and not a lady.
His belly lets you know he's pregnant, and his beard lets you know he's a man. Because men can get pregnant just like women. In fact, there's no definition of women. We literally have no idea what a woman is. Pregnant Ken does all the normal things every birthing person does, like chest feed, then hide his breasts with chest binders. He rocks baby to sleep with his supple masculine arms. And Ken, being a man and therefore a good driver, can even put baby in the back of the car for a fun drive around town. But not everyone in Barbie world is as open-minded as Ken. Men can't get pregnant? Hey, wait a minute. You're just a woman on hormones.
Shut up, bigot.
Tell your birthing people to buy you a pregnant Ken today. Because why should women be the only ones who can experience the miracle of getting an abortion?
My body, my choice.
Available in the non-gender specific toy aisle at Target, adjacent to the chest binders for kids. Not legal for sale in Florida, Texas, or Saudi Arabia.
I'll tell you what's the worst part about television is the programming, the philosophy, okay? I mean, the manipulating of your mind, the philosophy, the mentality, the system of thinking, the ideology. That's what's wrong with television. That's what's wrong with movies. That's where they're really getting in your head. Take, for example, Walt Disney, right? And many people that will preach against the TV, they'll preach against the movies, they'll preach against Hollywood because it's obvious that stuff is bad. But then they'll say, well, we watch Disney movies. And I've been to the home of preachers and Christians who would never watch TV or the movies, but yet they have the whole library of the Walt Disney movies. You know those white plastic cases? And they have them all lined up. And I mean, they have tons of them lined up. Of course, I don't know how many there are, but there's hundreds of them. They have them lined up and lined up. And they have their kids watching those movies all day long. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to prove to you right now that those movies are wicked. Say, what? Disney movies? Come on, you're crazy. They're rated G. Well, let's see. First of all, did you know this? Did you know that Disney movies are filled with subliminal messages? Subliminal messages. Now, what are we talking about tonight? Sorcery. What are we talking about tonight? Getting inside your mind and messing with you, controlling your thought process by supernatural means or demonic means. Or hey, I'm going to tell you something. Disney movies are filled with subliminal messages. And you say, oh, that's a hoax. I've seen it with my own eyes. When I was a teenager, I had a friend of mine sit me down at his house and show me the subliminal messages in the Disney movies. They're filled with subliminal messages. Let me give you some examples. The Lion King, filled with subliminal messages. Okay, all throughout the movie, there are pornographic pictures hidden in the movie. Like you'll be watching the movie, and just for a few seconds, something filthy will come on. Like off to the side, there'll be some kind of a, reproductive anatomy will pop up, over here, and then over here. There's this one point where the lion, he kind of goes like this, and a cloud of dust comes up and just spells the word sex. And the word sex is put in the Lion King movie subliminally, literally hundreds of times. Hundreds of times. The shapes on the screen will spell the word. And I've seen it. I mean, I had my friend sit me down at his house and pausing the movie, showing me the word S-E-X popping up on the screen at different times because he knew where they were. And he would show me these things. Another one, and they all are filled with it. Aladdin is another one. In the movie Aladdin, there's a part in the movie where the guy, what's his name, Aladdin? There's a point in the movie where he tells Jasmine to take all her clothes off. But you don't even know it unless you know it's there. You listen to it, and he mumbles it kind of under his breath.
Leave me alone.
So how's our little Bo doing? Come on, good. Take off. So how's our little Bo doing? Come on, good. Take off. Come on, good. Take off. Come on, good. Take off.
And I mean, once you know it's there, you hear it just as clear as day. But you didn't know that it was there, you wouldn't hear it. And The Little Mermaid has a filthy picture drawn in the cover on the front of The Little Mermaid. And nobody would realize it until somebody shows you and says, look at this. And you look at it, whoa! And all throughout the movie there are scenes, I'm not even going to describe some of the scenes in The Little Mermaid, where subliminal messages are coming on the screen. The other movie, Beauty and the Beast. There, a nude woman pops up a few times in the background of Beauty and the Beast, filled with subliminal messages. Your kids are watching it, and their mind is maybe not even seeing it, but it's going into their subconscious. Words flashing on the screen over and over. S-E-X, S-E-X, nudity, filth, just all the smut is just coming on the screen. Oh, those movies are harmless. They're filled with subliminal messages. Who knows what your kids are being programmed? Oh, but you know what? I'm sure that it's only just the Disney movies. I'll guarantee you it's the rest of Hollywood probably doing the same thing. And these Disney movies, at first when I was a teenager and somebody showed me this, I thought it was just a couple movies, a couple scenes. But as time has gone on, I've realized that virtually every Disney movie is packed with hundreds of subliminal messages to program the minds of your children. Okay, but then forget the subliminal message. Just the message of the Disney movies is perverted. Even if you just forget the subliminal message. I mean, forget what movies did we bring up? The Little Mermaid. A half animal, half human being. And that's perverted in and of itself. All throughout the Bible, every false god is a half animal, half human being. They're constantly merging of animals and human beings. It's paganism. It's wicked. And yet every Disney movie is pretty much based on the merging of a human being with an animal. It's described in the Bible. And the movie The Little Mermaid, she's topless the whole time, right? She's just wearing like a bikini top. How is that? Is that how you want your daughter to dress? But there's no cussing, there's no nudity. Do you want your daughter going around in a bikini top? Is that modest apparel? Is that what Jesus Christ would have you to wear, ladies? No. The movie's filled with Satanism, witchcraft. There's some, Ursula, some witch that's casting spells and using sorcery and demonism. Oh, pretty innocent, right? All of them are filled with it. In the movie Beauty and the Beast, the whole first half of the movie is these prostitutes in the town that are dressed just half naked, dancing around, admiring this guy, the big, strong, handsome guy. But all these girls are dressed indecently. They're obscene in their gestures, subliminal messages, and then the whole movie is basically just exalting a certain physical standard of appearance. Beauty and the Beast is a movie about a woman who falls in love with an animal. And in the movie they keep acting like, well, he's just ugly. He's not ugly, he's an animal. But there's a difference between being ugly and being a beast, being an animal. And if you've seen the cartoon, it's an animal. It's like a dog. It's like a big dog man or something. I mean, it's clearly an animal, and yet she falls in love with him while he's an animal. You know, only when she kisses an animal does he become a human being. Oh, wow. And you say, well, what's wrong with that? Read the Bible sometime.
Hey guys, it's Jared. I pray this video shed light on the satanic, Luciferian, Illuminati indoctrination of our children through subliminal messages in Disney movies. I understand that you may not believe this, but when you look into who's making these movies and you see the fruits of their labor, it all makes sense. Walt Disney was a Freemason obsessed with the occult and used his movies and his theme parks as a tool to indoctrinate the public into his beliefs. Club 33 in the Disneyland parks is symbolic of the 33rd degree of Masonry. The symbolism is also put into the Disney movies. In the Dumbo movie, after getting drunk, Dumbo and the rat have lucid dreams that contain satanic, Luciferian, and Illuminati symbolism. Disney also displays its corrupt satanic agenda through programming of their idols. They introduce innocent stars that slip under parents' radar and build up a fan base. As the idols get older, they corrupt them and send them on a crash course in a dragnet plot to drag some of their fans down with them. Examples of this are Miley Cyrus, Britney Spears, and Christina Aguilera. I know the 666 in the Disney name is hard for some people to accept, but it is not Walt Disney's signature, as many believe. It is a made logo, and even as a kid I remember thinking the logo looked odd. That didn't look like any D I had ever seen. The Y doesn't even look like a Y, and the squiggly above the I are all part of the hidden mark of the beast symbolism. Think about it. This mark is on everything Disney, and as if to affirm its importance and the mark of the beast promotion, on many Disney stores, Mickey's head is made with the same 666. If you still think it's a stretch, then you're probably comfortable with the hand scanning technology they are implementing for VIPs to enter their park and access their rooms. It is a forerunner for the RFID Mark of the Beast technology. They are getting the people ready. All these plots are satanic in nature. If you understand the Masons, Illuminati, and the times that we're living in, it should all be
¡Comieron humanos! ¡Asquerosidad! ¡Comieron humanos! Yo no estaba enterada de nada. Que había, o sea, no sé si las así, pero que habían comido humanos.
So, after years of being blackballed by Hollywood, Mel Gibson just made a major comeback after several videos of him exposing the industry and Epstein, all the way back in the 90s, leaked all over the internet. Mel was the last person anyone was expecting to be the good guy in this story because of all the high-profile controversies he had been involved in. But it turns out that he might be a lot of things, but he is definitely not one of them monsters on the files. And word on the street is, his refusal to join in on these ritualistic activities is actually the real reason why his career was buried. And he warned us time and time again. He even produced a movie, Sound of Freedom, that was supposed to open up our eyes. And now everything is making sense. Whatever was portrayed in the movie, the reality is far, far worse. Okay, so as most of you know by now, Epstein has been the #1 trending topic on the internet after over 3 million files, including thousands of videos and images of the elites doing crazy things to women, was released by the DOJ. The worst part is that these files aren't even everything. There is more evidence that they haven't put out because it has the power to turn the entire country upside down. The files contained videos of girls getting chased around by Epstein and other grown men in just their undies. Some of these photos are so horrific that I cannot even describe them here. It's unclear what was done to them to get them in that state, but I'm pretty sure you know, just like I know, that whatever it was, wasn't good. In fact, in one of the emails Epstein sent to his people, he said, and I quote, "They are like shrimp. You throw away the top, keep the body." Girl, this dox just confirmed what we have all feared. And so far, not a single arrest has been made besides Epstein. And people are speculating that he might just be alive. And his girlfriend, Ghislaine Maxwell, who is in a luxury prison with a whole pet. You cannot make this up. And don't even get me started on the 330 gallons of sulfuric acid that Epstein reportedly bought in 2018.
Да? Горит? Деревянный? Сильно горит? Пока доедем, думаешь, сгорит совсем? Ну, значит, так. Пока криминала нет, нам там делать нечего. Нехай доблестная пожарная охрана занимается.
أكبر لا إله إلا الله الله أكبر الله
Родственник помочь.
Passei-me staiga Ukmanaj se me iditi sam Tauzava kupa, mano se mi staiga Tauzava kupa, mano se mi staiga Tauzava kupa, mano se mi staiga
Наследие. наследство. В наследство. Что бы я хотел оставить детям? Мою бесконечную любовь, нежный утренний рассвет и весенний свежий ветер. Этим ветром врываться буду в их воспоминания, обнимать их, глаза их целовать, целовать их руки. Чтобы были счастливы всегда, усталости не знали в вере, чтоб не было разлуки. Что бы я хотел оставить дочерям в наследство? Поля бескрайние цветов, солнце, сотканное из колосков любви, и их ласковое детство. Лучами буду щекотать их лица, их милые улыбки, качать на ветрах весей, как воды океанов с легкостью качают золотую рыбу. Что бы я хотел оставить сыновьям в наследство? Ручьи журчащие, бегущие хрустальные озера, чистые моря и их безоблачное детство. Волной я буду целовать их ноги, целовать их души. Они через птиц небесных будут мои песни слушать. Что бы я в наследство хотел оставить внукам? Память о мудрых предках, что из глубины веков в трудные минуты протягивает помощь рук. Фото черно-белые, висящие в стенах старенького дома, открытка. Поздравления с любовью, хранящиеся в вековых альбомах. Что бы я в наследие хотел оставить миру? Палитрою из сердца я напишу прекрасную картину. В ней мать в чреве милое свое дитя ласкает. Строгого отца от поцелуя в щеку рыженькой дочурки сердце тает. В картине той старик рисует с внуком на асфальте мелом лес зеленый и мудрого оленя. Девчоночка с большим бантом сидит у бабушки в объятиях на коленях. И мир цветет, ликует и поет на одном языке, на языке любви. А что, мой друг, в наследие оставишь детям ты? Наследие. Наследство.
Piedzimst maigons Amerikā, demokrātijā, kur var būt par likumības sargu un par izvērtības ar. Psiholoģijā tavs doktors, grāmatās tik dziļš tā skats, ka nemaz ar nepamana, cik no dēla tāls jau pats. Citātiem viņš dēlu mācā, citātiem viņš dēlu bar, tomēr pilngadības dienā maigons uzsauc pietiks ar. Ja jūs moc par patstāvību, maigonis pie jūras trauc, kā poēnā divi vīri, mīļ vārdos viens otru sauc. Zili manas zemes līnī, vai tu arī ej nu zini? Zili manas zemes līnī, vai tu arī ej nu zini? Maigons aizbāž pirkstiem ausīs, skatu debes klajos ceļ, Mākonis kā pūkains dibens, mīksti zilo zilgumi šķeļ. Augstskolā jau maigons studē, būdams pamatīgi zils. Izdod žurnālu priekš gejiem, Kaligulas seksa stils. Reiz ar draugu tēvam mājās, maigons vārda dienu svin. Redzi, tēt, mans mīļais draudziņš, tētis atbild, velns viņa zin. Izskolojies maigons augstī, jūt, ka senču balss to sauc. Nevien ezeri, kur zili, cerams arī zilo daudz. Zili mana zemes līnī, vai tu arī einu zini? Zili mana zemes līnī, vai tu arī einu zini? Rīgā atmoda jau valdā, taču zilie šķiet veldus. Maigons medīdams sev draugu, studē ielās dibenus. Kādai partijai ir kongress, maigons tajā ielūgts ar. Saņemt dušu prasa vienam, kur te zilos sastapt var. Pasmaida tam svešais maigi, kā vien zilie smaidīt mēdz. Mums kopš komunistu laikiem viss joprojām konspirēts. Zili mana zemes līnī, vai tu arī einu zini? Zili mana zemes līnī, vai tu arī einu zini? Partijai, kad saiedz galā, maigoni sauc priekšsēdis. Man par jums jau pastāstīja, stundu vēl un būs jums viss. Kādā dzīvoklī kā pīlī, maigons beidzot atvests tiek. Ai, kāds gods pats domes spīkers, viņam bikses novilkt liek. Plikām pakaļām un dejā, apspriež vīri karjeru. Izpalīdzi TV šefam, redaktors rīt būsi tu. Maigons nav no Malēnijas, TV šefs vēl labs paties. Sveiciens tev no Amerikas, un ja vari pieliecies. Zili mana zemes līnī, vai tu arī einu zini? Zili mana zemes līnī, vai tu arī einu zini? Debesis no ziliem zilās, Rīgā gaiss no ziliem zils. Maigoņiem no malu malām, acu galā Rīgas pils. Debesis no ziliem zilās, Rīgā gaiss no ziliem zils. Maigoņiem no malu malām, acu galā Rīgas pils. Debesis no ziliem zilās, Rīgā gaiss no ziliem zils. Maigoņiem no malu malām, acu galā Rīgas pils. Debesis no ziliem zilās, Rīgā gaiss no ziliem zils. Maigoņiem no malu malām, acu galā Rīgas pils. Debesis no ziliem zilās, Rīgā gaiss no ziliem zils. Maigoņiem no malu malām, acu galā Rīgas pils. Debesis no ziliem zilās, Rīgā gaiss no ziliem zils. Maigoņiem no malu malām, acu galā Rīgas pils. Debesis no ziliem zilās, Rīgā gaiss no ziliem zils. Maigoņiem no malu malām, acu galā Rīgas pils. Debesis no ziliem zilās, Rīgā gaiss no ziliem zils. Maigoņiem no malu malām, acu galā Rīgas pils. Debesis no ziliem zilās, Rīgā gaiss no ziliem zils. Maigoņiem no malu malām, acu galā Rīgas pils.